happening? Welcome to another Accountability Success Circle Success Quickie. We're going to go live in just a moment. We're talking about ways to keep your energy up. So let us know in the comments how you are currently feeling. Scale 1 to 5. 1 is you have no energy, completely depleted, and 5 you are completely energized. Love to know. We're going to get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's happening, everybody? This is your Accountability Success Circle Success Team. I am Gary Ware, and I'm joined by the ever so fabulous
Apryl Schluter.
Yay!
Yay.
And as you can see by our awesome robes here, we're talking about how you can get your energy up so that you can be the best version of yourself. This I can't believe it. Like, we've done so many quickies. This one is quickie number 51. Oh my gosh, that is
Dang
amazing.
it.
So
Yeah,
that
amazing. So much goodness to share. And
yes,
we're not stopping this train anytime soon, so it's good.
nope, we're keeping on going. And at the Accountability Success Circle, the ASC for short, every month we have a different theme that we focus on. And this month's theme is curiosity. So if you are curious on how you can just level up your energy, grab a seat, pull up a chair, focus in, because yeah, we are going to get this train going because we just love just the tips. Um, oh my gosh. So let's do it. Are you ready, April?
I'm ready, so let's get it
Do
going.
number one
Number
is
one.
all about powering up instead of powering through. This is something that I fall guilty to from time to time, of just telling myself, you know what, let me just power through. It's just a little bit longer. Let me do a few more, few more hours of this. Then I will take a break.
Yeah.
But see, the thing is, that is not efficient. When we power through, we have a tendency to make mistakes. There's been a lot of recent research that shows that anything over like 6 hours without a break, you're more likely to make a mistake. There was also some, since we're all working from home and we're probably taking more virtual meetings than we probably have before, new study that came out from Microsoft, where they put EKG like machines on all of their teams' heads, and they measured them as they went through meetings. Control group had no breaks, just powered through, and in that image, you can see that there were higher levels of stress throughout the whole thing. The first one started out all hunky dory, and then by the fourth one, completely zonked out. But the group that had breaks in there, they powered up. And you look at their brain scans, and it looks low stress throughout the whole thing. So again, we are bad judges of our own ability to be creative and whatnot. So, let's stop kidding ourselves. Let's take time to power up. So, what are your thoughts on that, April?
I mean, I think the important thing that we need to remember is that when we are allowing ourselves to be stressed, we're going to have to put in more energy to get through whatever it is that we're working on. And so to make sure that you are keeping low stress, really giving, just like Gary said, really making sure that you're not pushing through it, because you are exerting even more energy while you're trying to power through, instead of giving yourself that opportunity to keep those energy levels up. So yes, 100%. This is one of the most important things when it comes to energy. So we ready for number two?
Oh yeah. Oh, real quick, before we go to number two, I'm curious, in the chat, whether you're watching this live or the replay, how are you taking breaks? What do you do when you take a break? Because that is something that I don't think we're very conscious about. We're like, oh, I'm going to take a break, and I bet you a number of people, their version of a break is like, oh, let me check email, or let me just scroll social media. And in fact, that is not a true break. It actually stresses you out even more, and it depletes more of those resources. So, how you take a break is important. And since you know who I am, I'm going to recommend something that is all about the p word, but do something that is going to help you. So yes, and that is a great segue to number two. Number two is all about surrounding yourself with good people. Energy. Uh, Again, energy is everything, and everything is energy. Energy is everything. Everything is energy. Um, the people that you surround yourself with, it matters. And if I don't know about you, when you're around those Debbie Downers, they could deplete your energy so fast. It's not even funny. So this is, my call to all of you is, who are the people that you're surrounding yourself with? Are they lifting you up or pulling you down? Um, you know, so if you are having a challenge with that, like think about, you know, what are your values? What are your core values, and how can you align with people that are similar? And you'll find that you have that energy. I know that when I'm hanging out with people in the ASC, especially my girl April over there, like I leave feeling energized, not like so. Yeah. So what do you got on that, April?
I mean, I think too, just in terms of, what you were saying before about the values, to me, the values are everything. I think that people who prioritize the same type of lifestyle or at the same time, those are the type of people that you want to surround yourself with. We also had a recent webinar. I think it was number 16, How to Shape Your Social Sphere. We talked a lot about, where do you find your people and how do you influence those people and let them influence you. So I think that that's really a great thing to check out if you want to really think about how to actually go through the actions of surrounding yourself with good people energy. And, just at the bottom line, like what makes you smile and what types of, words and types of actions do the people who will bring you up say, and go continue to find more of that. I also do think that if you're trying to find people with good energy, like it's an energy exchange, right? So the people who, if you can kind of portray the energy that you want to receive, like attracts like. So that is always helpful as well. So yeah,
Yeah.
number
And
two.
number three, I know we're blowing through this quickie, and so number three is all about prioritize rest and sleep.
Sleep. We kind of came
I'm
dressed to this occasion to say like, hey, we were actually doing our work meeting in our robes today. And I'm like, I actually feel like this energizes me. It's kind of making me a little hot right now, but I feel like I feel so comfortable because I've got like what am I saying right now? I've got a blanket behind me. I've got all of this, but I mean, and it's funny because I don't want this to necessarily put me to sleep at, while I'm trying to work, but this also reminds me that I don't want to just be like super high strung and working. So that was a little way that I sometimes try to prioritize rest and sleep. What do you do, Gary?
Yeah.
Sort of.
Uh, for me, uh, especially with my schedule, teaching improv and stuff like that, sometimes coming home late, it's kind of hard to just jump right into sleep. And I found that instead of just staying up late, probably scrolling social media or doing things that are not going to help get me in the right state that I need to be in, I have a wind down process. And it's interesting because we do that with my 4-year-old son, Garrett. It's a thing where it's like, hey, Garrett, 5 more minutes till bedtime. And then we go through the motions. We brush our teeth, and then, we get in our PJs, and then we get in our bed, and then we read our bedtime book, and then, like, we do our deep breathing. And then, like, by then he's just like, and he goes to sleep, and he's out. But as adults, we don't do those things, and we wonder why our sleep is impaired. And yes, ideally, if you can get 6 to 8 hours, that's awesome. But if you can't, how are you prioritizing your sleep? How are you prioritizing the process so that you can get the quality sleep that you need instead of waking up feeling like, what? Did I even sleep? My mind was racing the whole time. Maybe it's journaling before bed, the things that are still in your mind, so they're out of your head and on your notebook so that you remember for the next day. So that is important. Rest is important because when you're rested, you are going to be more alert. You're going to be more able to have that playful mindset. So, yeah.
Battery is recharged.
Yeah. And
So,
so,
yeah, I mean, I feel like it's really interesting that some of this stuff is kind of prioritizing rest when you're like, oh, I just want to be more energized. But you would be surprised to see how allowing yourself to do the rest, even though it feels like you've got so much on your plate and so much to do, the quality of your output of work is completely impacted based on your ability to prioritize rest and sleep, surround yourself with good people, and thinking about those different ways to power yourself up. So yeah, is that all we
yeah,
got?
that's all three. So let us know in the comments, like, which one are you going to work on? Which one is, a challenge for you? I'm curious. I know for me, especially lately, number three is something that has been, top of mind, just so I can, be top notch. What about you, April?
Yeah, I mean, I think that for me too, I think I'd say that my time the last, a couple weeks has I've taken me through like energetic highs and lows, and just making sure that I have a good support system is really what keeps my energy even in those low points. So it's really, really important. So yeah, that's our quickie. We are, again, the Accountability Success Circle. We are all focused on helping adults really find joy in their lives while getting stuff done and having a ton of fun doing all of that. And so if you are looking for a community that is focused on that, you feel like you need to surround yourself with some good people, take something, take that action, and come join us at accountabilitysuccesscircle.com. Anything else we need to share?
Oh yeah, we have a webinar next week, all about curiosity and some surprising things about the effects about being curious that you're probably going to want to check out. Some about the positive stuff about curiosity and the dark side about curiosity. I'm just going to leave it at that, and hopefully it piqued your curiosity. Uh,
I'm curious. I really am.
Yeah, so you can sign up at the link below, and I'm going to also not sign up. You can just go to the link below. It's April's YouTube page. The webinar live stream is scheduled, so you can bookmark it. I just put it into the chat, and yeah, we're super excited to talk about this. We are the accountability success team, and yeah, and we will be back in a few weeks with another one. So that's
Yay.
everything.
Keep your energy up, people. You got it.
Yeah.
I'm going to send you energy vibes right now.
All right, folks. We'll see you on the flip side. Bye.